make them rather popular.
Well, look, I've got something to tell you. I've got 20 minutes with him this afternoon.
Specsavers. Your care is our business.
Are you like me and want to stay safe in your own home but don't know what security to get? No worries. The team at RAC can help you with a tailored home security system. Plus, WA seniors save 5%. Search RAC Security.
When you're selecting products for your bathroom, kitchen or laundry, the right choices can make your house a home. At Parkwood Plumbing Centre, we have one of the biggest, best selections in Perth and can help you find products to impress, from budget to boutique or local to European. If you haven't got a quote from Parkwood Plumbing Centre, you could be paying too much. Meet our helpful and professional staff at 168 Bannister Road, Canning Vale.
We have the news coming up very soon and 1 hour of the show to go for tonight before we hand over to Gentleman John Lewis. We shall be talking about Governor Macquarie and all the things he named after himself or had named after him. That's in our Fast Fact of History. Not for publication, our serial, episode 63. And our big band tonight is Billy Vaughan and his orchestra.
You know that guy I've been seeing? Yeah. Turns out my sister's been seeing him too.
No, really?
And I heard he's been seeing Sonia at number 56. And Nick, your brother. Yep.
Because our stores are run by local optometrists, they put your care first, which can make them rather popular.
Well, look, I've got something to tell you. I've got 20 minutes with him this afternoon.
Specsavers. Your care is our business.
For the latest news now, log on to 6pr.com.au.
Perth's 882 6PR.
In this bulletin, a fatal boat crash, standoffs with police and tax cuts. Hello, I'm Alexander Nimmo. A woman has died following a boat crash on a riverbank in Sydney's northwest. Emergency services were called to Pitt Town Ferry Road in Wilberforce just after 9 yesterday evening. A woman believed to be in her 30s died at the scene. A 38-year-old man has sustained minor injuries and has been taken to Westmead Hospital. Investigations are ongoing. A man is due before court today after an 11-hour siege in inner Sydney. Police were called to a Surrey Hills unit on Saturday night on a welfare concern for a woman and child. They are unharmed. Specialist officers had to use a chainsaw to break through the barricade. Superintendent John Duncan says the investigation is in its early stages.
A younger lady and a young child, a 2-month-old, is currently talking with police. It's very early stages at this particular point in time, but the matter is still under investigation.
Queensland police have released CCTV footage of a group of 4 men of African appearance they say are linked to the stabbing of a 70-year-old woman in Ipswich. The woman was the victim of a violent carjacking which saw her stabbed to death in front of her 6-year-old grandchild. Detective Acting Superintendent Heath McQueen is appealing for the community to not remain tight-lipped.
In the last 24 hours, we have received dozens of public reports and information that is assisting us with progression of this investigation, including today the location of the victim's motor vehicle in what I would consider to be a fairly short time.
The WA government is begging Canberra to relax its skilled migration cap. The state's skills shortage is so bad, WA has already exhausted its annual overseas intake in just 7 months. Premier Roger Cook says the policy is a handbrake on WA's burgeoning economy.
This is an exciting time in Western Australia, and we are already attracting many people from other states and from overseas. But we need more workers to continue to help expand our economy, particularly in terms of the energy transition and, of course, in terms of construction.
New research shows about 83% of workers would be better off as a result of changes to the Stage 3 tax cuts. Federal Politics editor Michael Packey.
The Albanese government has released draft legislation outlining its proposed changes to the Stage 3 tax cuts. Under the new scheme, low to middle income earners would keep more of their pay packet at the expense of those on higher incomes. People earning between $45,000 and $135,000 would pay pay an income tax rate of 30%. Those earning up to $190,000 would be slugged 37%. Research by the Grattan Institute shows most workers would continue to benefit from the change over the next decade. The opposition will today consider whether to support the government's measure. In Canberra, Michael Packy, 9 News.
And briefly, a Russian cosmonaut has set the record for most time in space. Cosmonaut Oleg Kononenko has spent more than 878 days in orbit. And in finance, the Australian dollar is currently buying 65 US cents.
Sport. Take 6PR with you. Download the 6PR app now.
Australia has claimed victory over the West Indies in the second one-day international at the SCG. The Aussies taking the win by 83 runs, with the Windies all out for 175. Player of the match, Sean Abbott, taking 3 for 40 and top scoring with 69 runs. Abbott says it's great to be back in the side.
To be honest, it's a very good group to be around, and I feel like whilst I'm not playing, I still feel at times that, go through periods where you don't play, but it's such a good environment that your cricket's still moving forward. So whilst I'd like to be out there playing every game, it's still enjoying every bit of it and being a part of it, especially the last few months. It's been amazing.
That audio courtesy of Fox Sports. And over in the A-League, MacArthur defeated Western Sydney Wanderers 4-3. And that is the latest news and sport.
That's your ride share. That's your pizza. That's your online shopping. And that's your blood test. With Saturn Pathology, getting your blood tested won't drive you mad. You won't drive anywhere because Saturn Pathology's mobile collection service comes to you. Ask your doctor for Saturn Pathology next time you need a blood test. We accept all referral forms, use high-tech vein finders for best results, and bulk bill. Say goodbye to difficult blood tests with Saturn Pathology.
Perth 6PR is a member of the Nine Corporate Group and has cross-media relationships with Nine's television stations and with Nine's newspapers, including WA Today and the Australian Financial Review.
Chris's 40 fabulous years of flavoursome quality you can taste. At Chris's, we celebrate all the dippers. The party dipper, the night dipper, the dainty dipper, even the oh-so-naughty double dipper, Australia's favourite dip. Chris's never misses. The go-to since 82.
Moving home? Don't do it alone. Need some space? We know a place. For every stage of life, Storage King has hassle-free storage solutions. Store before the end of Feb and get 1 month storage free. Storage King, the kings of storage, moving and more. Conditions apply.
You know that guy I've been seeing? Yeah. Turns out my sister's been seeing him too.
No, really?
And I heard he's been seeing Sonia at number 56. And Nick, your brother. Yep.
Because our stores are run by local optometrists, they put your care first, which can make them rather popular.
Well, look, I've got something to tell you. I've got 20 minutes with him this afternoon.
Specsavers. Your care is our business.
Weather. Missed a show? No sweat. Click on audio and catch up at 6pr.com.au.
Going to be pretty warm later in the week, but tomorrow be 28 degrees after an overnight low of 14. For Tuesday, 32. Wednesday, 36. Thursday, 38. On Friday, 41 degrees. Saturday, 40. And Sunday, 34. Today's maximum at 6 minutes to 1 o'clock was 25.5 degrees. And right now in town, it is 18.7.